Who do you still have locked in the prison of your heart? Maybe it's someone who hurt you deeply, or maybe it's you. The truth is, unforgiveness doesn't protect you, it poisons you. It keeps your heart clenched around pain that God is desperately trying to heal. But forgiveness, that's true freedom. This is day 27 of my 30-day devotional for His glory, disclosing and destroying the spiritual roots of codependency. The title for today is Forgiving Yourself and Others. And today we're learning what it means to truly let go, to release yourself and others to the mercies of God. The foundational principle for day 27 is this: forgiveness is for you. It unclenches your heart, draining the poison that would otherwise ferment into bitterness and bloom into hate. When you cancel the debt, heaven records that release and it draws you back into fellowship with God. When you offer mercy without an audience, because many of us are having to accept apologies we're never going to get, God pours that same mercy back over you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Forgiveness isn't pretending a wound didn't happen. It is not excusing bad behavior or letting someone trample your boundaries or wound you again. Forgiveness is merely release, a conscious choice to let go of resentment so that healing can take root. Jesus said in Matthew 6 that if we do not forgive, God cannot forgive us. It's not because God delights in punishing us, but because unforgiveness closes the doors of our hearts. When bitterness lingers, grace cannot flow. The same hands that hold a grudge cannot receive mercy. The story for the day is a closure story from one earlier in the book. And I don't want to give too many spoilers because this one probably had many of you on tenterhooks, and I want you to read it. But the spiritual reference is Jacob and Esau. After Jacob, aided by his mother, tricked his father into receiving his brother's blessing. After Jacob running away, years of betrayal and estrangement, Jacob finally went home to face the brother he had wronged. He was terrified and expected vengeance. He expected Esau's anger. But in Genesis 33:4, we read that Esau ran to meet him, embraced him, threw his arms around his neck, and they wept. Forgiveness breaks the cycle of fear and it restores what many times our bad behavior has broken. Whether it's manipulation, boundary stomping, betrayal of some kind, the truth is forgiveness doesn't and can't undo the past, but it can redeem it when it is freely given and freely received. Jesus took forgiveness even further, telling Peter that he is supposed to forgive 70 times 7. And remember, Jesus wasn't setting a limit. He was describing a posture, a lifestyle, a heart posture of continuous release. Unforgiveness simply builds prisons of bitterness and offense that trap you, and you never know it until you forgive, because forgiveness unlocks the door. You cannot give grace freely if you refuse to receive it personally. Many of us struggle with forgiving ourselves, holding on to guilt, shame, or regret. You've confessed your sin, you've claimed to accept God's forgiveness, but you keep reliving it and shaming yourself for decisions that are long gone. Let me tell you something, beloved. When God says that He has cast your sin into the sea of forgetfulness and He will remember it no more, He means it. Let it go. This week, I want you to ask yourself, what do I need to release myself or someone else from? Where have I been harboring resentment and rehearsing past wrongs or mistakes instead of releasing them? And what could God restore in my life if I finally let it go? Take some time this week to assess where you need to accept and give forgiveness more freely. If you haven't already, pick up your copy of my book on my website and join me for day 28 on the topic Turning Fear into Faith-Filled Action.